Okay, thanks guys for coming on Wednesday night. If you're new, every Wednesday night at 9, we try to do a team Zoom, and we use this time just to like ask questions. So you can use the chat, you can unmute yourself, and just ask a question, however, whatever is better for you, and anything that you have on your mind from the past week. Next week I won't be able to do it, but the following week we will be at conference. So if you're at conference, right, following week, 2 Wednesdays from now? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so the 29th night we'll be at conference. So our next team Zoom will be, our next team Zoom will be in February. So in the meantime, sometimes if you guys want to have like, hold on, sorry guys. In the meantime, if you guys want to have like power hours and stuff like that, anyone can host them. So even if you're a brand new distributor, you just literally go on Zoom, hit start meeting, and you can share the code with the chat, the 2020 chat. That's a really good way to just work together. You can play music, you can listen to some audiobooks, you can listen to a YouTube channel, but it's a good way to get working and be on a Zoom together in case you have questions and you want to ask each other questions. There is on Wake Price Slay, if you search Power Hour, you'll be able to see like some calendars and stuff of people who are doing power hours. Hope Mixer always posts one for the week and gives different times that she does them. So if you guys want to hop on those next week, that'll be really good to just be working together. Like I said, if you guys have any questions during the time that I'm talking, just put them in the chat. But what we did this week so far is on Monday and on Tuesday, we had power hours where, well, one of them turned into like a power 3 hour. I think both of them actually were really long. But we basically just went over post to post working sessions. So Monday and Tuesday, I recorded it on my YouTube. So if you guys want to watch what we were doing with the post to post, but it was really, really good. Like, I don't know about anyone else, but I'm still getting tons of messages from our working sessions on Monday and Tuesday. So if you guys are still getting really good traction, can you just like comment in the chat so other people know that they should be trying to do this too? I'm just saying what success you're having with it so far. If you're getting names in your calendar because of it, things like that. I have one of the host to posts from Monday actually ended in 5 customers. So I think this is like a really good thing to be doing, especially right now as people are trying to work on their New Year's resolutions. What we did, I'm not going to go into details here because it would be really long, but if you want to look back on that YouTube video, what we did was have a couple people post. See, yeah. So Emily has a customer signing tomorrow from this. Okay, so what we did is we had people post, only like a couple, like 3 to 5 in one night, post, I've partnered up with Courtney, that'd be your name. I partner up with so-and-so to give away a $100 Target gift card. Drop an emoji below to enter. And then these people, like, don't get too many up because it gets crazy. But we had like 3 to 5 people put that up in one night. And then anyone that commented on that post, you would message them. You can actually say, message me to confirm your entry. That's what I've been saying. So they message me too. And then you go and message them, add them as a friend, and you're going to ask them to post a host to post for you. So you're going to say, hey, I see you're interested in the $100 Target gift card giveaway. They say yes. And then you say, okay, awesome. Entry is simple. All you have to do is post a status for me for my small business and tag me. Sound good? Like, if you guys need any of those scripts, just ask after and we can send them in the chat or whatever, wherever you need them. But basically they say yes, and then you get them to post a status. And right now we've been doing between like distributor ones and host to post for ThermoFight X is working really well. So if you do the ThermoFight X host to post, you'll give it to that person who commented an emoji, right? And say one person posts that Target gift card giveaway status for you. You could get like 30 comments on one person depending on how it blows up. And then that would be 30 host to posts that you can get out. And if you need customers, if you want customers, if you're trying to get fast start bonuses, whatever, if you're still new and you're trying to get your first 4, like, this is a great way that one status could result in your first 4 customers. So you could do the status for ThermoFight X that just says, my friend, blah, 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 is looking for someone to try, whatever we said, 1 pill with breakfast, 1 pill with lunch over 90 days. You can lose an average of 30 pounds. she needs testers for the new year. But if you guys need that, just let me know. We can send it. And then they comment, and you're going to give them the simple conversation, which I have all saved in my notes. So if you need this and you need help with it, send screenshots in your chats and we will help you. That's like the best learning. And then you can just save what we say and put it into your notes on your phone. But I have been just saying, hey, I see you're interested in the metabolism booster. They say yes. And then I go right into the description of what ThermoFight X is. They say yes. And then I go right in the description of pricing and give a before and after picture. Then after that, they say yes, or they give you a date, right? And then when they say yes to that and they're ready to get their order in right now, you can say, do you want me to place it for you or send you the link? Text you the link. And then they give you that option. And then what you want to do is upsell to the coffee and chocolate greens pack with the ThermoFight X, because that's 88 BV. So what you could say is something like, before we get this order in, for the month of January, we have this special in this 1 month challenge pack. You could add on our skinny coffee and our chocolate detox with this product that you already want for only $78 more. Do you want to do that? Do you want to get started with that? And then they would say yes or no. And then if they say yes to that, the next question you definitely want to ask is, do you want to add on another bag of coffee for only $39 more so you can drink it every day? And that brings that 30 BV order that you were going to get from ThermoFight X up into a 118 BV. And Debbie said she has 5 names on her calendar from what we did this week. So if you literally are so slammed busy at work, running around chasing kids, no matter what you're doing, if you can get 3 people a day to post a status that just says, my friend blah, blah, blah is giving away a $100 hard gift card, that those 3 posts could result into like 15 posts to post for you. Like that's literally sitting here spending, I mean, we were on Zoom for a while just because we were cranking them out, but you could literally be watching Netflix with your significant other and send, hey, quick question to people that are active on Facebook Messenger. They say yes. And then you're like, will you post a status for me? I'm chasing a huge promotion with my business. Just like something simple. We have scripts if anyone needs that stuff, but you can just make it simple and make it you. And then they say yes, and you just give them the Target gift card. You give 3 out in one day. It's gonna result in like at least definitely your 8 that we say to aim for it every day. And we did them Monday and we did them Tuesday, and I did some earlier today too. And I say aim for like 3 of just that status because they can possibly blow up. Like one of them only had 1 comment, depends on the person, but one of them has over 30 right now. So it's a blessing to get this many messages, but it's also hard to get back to everybody. So I don't want you guys to get overwhelmed with, I mean, I want you to be like, yes, I'm getting all the messages in the world. This is great. I can sign up all the people, but I don't want you to get to the point where you're overwhelmed and you just like, don't even look at it because it overwhelms you. So take it step by step, take it one conversation by one conversation. That they're still going to be interested tomorrow. So if you can't get to them all when you do them, you can work on it the next day. Don't worry about that. But this is a good way if you have like Monday be your host to post day. Like honestly, like set up a schedule for your week. Like Sunday can be the day you write your life posts and you can have them all ready for the week. Monday can be the day you get host to post out. Say you get 5 of those statuses I just told. And then the rest of the week you have like 20 host to posts that are already up from that Monday. And then you're going to be getting orders definitely by that Friday because of those statuses. So then Tuesday can be your day where you're following up. And then Wednesday can be the day where you work on Instagram. Like you can like plan your schedule of your week based on what the things, the income producing activities we do in this business, you can break them down to your week, because I think that's very helpful. Like if you just have one day to be getting out the hosted post, one day to be following up to the hosted post, one day to be working on Instagram, one day to be sending messages, stuff like that. This is not posting. Posting's always happening, right? We're always getting on our stories, posting out the products, posting out the business, going live if you can, getting your posts up on Facebook and Instagram. We're always doing that. That's like non-negotiable stuff, but you can break up where you're messaging. Like you don't have to do all of Facebook and Instagram in a day and be like completely frazzled and then burn out. You don't want to burn out. Instagram, Sabrina made a host to post that is the same idea. It's literally like a picture of a Target gift card and says like, my friend, I've partnered up with blah, blah, blah to give away a Target gift card, DM them an emoji to enter. So it's the same idea. So you can literally be messaging the same thing. Hey, quick question. I'm chasing a huge promotion. They say yes. You give them the story instead of a status, a story. They put it up on their page. And now you're going to have people DMing you emojis to enter the Target gift card giveaway. And those people, you're going to get up other hosted post stories. So you can have a story about the business, a story about the products. If you have any good stories that are working, send them in the 2020 chat. And then Sabrina, is she on here? I don't know if that's Sabrina, but I'll ask Sabrina to send the $100 Target gift card post to post story for Instagram. Same idea though. I haven't really like done them too much yet because she just made it yesterday. So I don't know if it's going to be like crazy inbox flooding of emojis, but this also is going to help people follow you. Like if you're trying to grow your followers on Instagram, this is a great way to be doing it too. So I'm surprised we haven't done this sooner. I feel like we should have done this sooner, but I'm glad we're going to be starting doing this now because I think this is going to really bring in the volume that you guys need. And I did some math with someone earlier about Ruby because we'll just say Ruby here, but whatever promotion you're working on, you just need basically a bunch of rubies. After your ruby, an emerald, you need 2 rubies. A diamond, you need 3 rubies. That's literally what the company is. So as long as you can go ruby, you can go all of the promotions. So if you do these hosted posts right now, and you do a Thermophyte X one, and you're going to upsell to the TFX Premium Pack, which is a great deal. It's a 1-month commitment only. People want this pack. That's 88 BV. If you get them to add on another bag of coffee, it would be 118 BV. So if you're a brand new distributor and you have nothing yet, you have no customers, nothing, and you upsell from a host to post with this pack and add on coffee, you'd only need 16 of those orders to be Ruby. You would need 3 distributors, of course, but you would need only 16 orders to be Ruby. So if you break stuff down like that, it makes it a lot simpler to process. So if you have your goal of getting these statuses up and getting these conversations going and getting these orders, getting these distributors on your team, if you break it down by what you need for the month and then you break it down by your weeks, it's a lot easier. And that's what that's what a lot of us have done before. We break it down by, okay, we need 100 BV today. We need 100 BV today. Like that, think of it as small little steps to get you to your main goal. So if your goal is Ruby and that's 2,000, you know that 3 distributors is a must. It's a huge thing. You just want to talk to anyone that would be good at this business. Even if they wouldn't be good, they might end up being good. You know what I mean? Like don't assume, I guess I would say, but you can get to them through a host to post. You can get to them through your life posts every day, talking about the business, talking about working from your phone. You can get to them just from talking, like literally messaging and talking to them, be like, hey, how are you, blah, blah, blah. Like, I saw your status about needing extra money. Like, don't be afraid to ask because someone's going to ask them one day. And you could be that person for them that helps them make this extra money from their phone. So you have the 3 distributors on your team, right? You can break it down. Say you just upsold to the pack without the coffee add-on. That's 88. So you take 2,000 and you divide it by 88. That's only 22. So 22 orders of that TFX Premium Pack is a Ruby. So break down your promotions like that and then break it down by the week. So if you need 22 orders in a month of that pack, so how many would you need a week? You would need 5. 5 at 5.5. You would need like 5 or 6 of those orders a week. So if you have little goals like that, guys, it makes it a lot simpler. And Fridays are paydays, and you notice as you're like filling out your planner and you're talking to people that like all the names end up being on Friday. Like they just all end up on Friday for some reason. That's when people are paid. So my Fridays are like all full for the rest of the month right now. But then like throughout the week, if you keep doing messaging, keep talking to people, keep getting your posts up. If you do like, people have been doing this week, a picture of the coffee and it says like salted caramel mocha coffee. I need 10 testers or whatever. People are loving that one. I don't know, like people are just like, oh, what's the skinny coffee? Like they forgot that you sold that even though it's on your Instagram and on your story every day. But doing like, don't just make your page all like one little, like would you take this pill for 90 days or would you like to try the cleanse? Like, don't just make your posts like that because then people will unfriend you. Make sure you're breaking up your day with like your life, and then also doing life posts, because a life post is super important. If you're new and you need to understand more what a life post is, Jade has tons of life post trainings on her YouTube channel. So go to Jade Hooper's YouTube channel, type in life posting, and she has like 3 videos that are really, really good that breaks it down. How can we steer away from people thinking it's free? I mean, I still talk to people that say free. Like I have people that comment, is it free on the status? And I just message them like it's normal. And then usually they just don't have the money right now. So then I get their date in the future, or I offer them the business. If they can't afford a $36 product, then maybe they need an extra income from their phone. So that's what I've been saying. A girl texted me from her husband saw the Hosted post, and then he gave her my number, and then she texted me, and I just got done texting to her, and she said that she really wants the pack. Like we talked about ThermoFight X, and then I did the upsell, and she said she really wanted it, but she didn't have the money right now. And I literally asked her if she'd be interested in more information about the business before we got that order in. And she said, I was always thinking about doing Mary Kay, but I didn't know, I'm like too shy for it. So like people have thought about doing businesses like this. And if she wanted to do Mary Kay, she'll definitely want to do ours after I like finish talking to her about it. But you have to offer. So like just because they don't have the money for a $36 product does not mean they won't spend $99 to start a business. It's completely different. Because I know a lot of people will say to me like, oh, well, if they don't have $30, like how would they have 100 to start a business? Like they'll find the money for something that's going to give them money if they're super serious. And utilize VIP Lounge page for your potential distributors. Definitely get your people in there, and definitely be keeping track of like, this is what I've been doing. Like I just got started a new page, but like just definitely be writing down the names on here, and I put check marks next to them when I follow up with them from watching the videos. But that's the potential distributor page. I wouldn't use that as like, are you interested in making money from your phone, and then say, okay, let me get you in this page. I would still have the normal, like a good conversation with them, find out why they want the extra money, connect with them. It's a super personal conversation. And then when they're not ready, have them in the page, or if they're going to be signing up next week, get them in the page in the meantime to watch the videos. And they may just watch them and say, okay, like I actually want to start today, or okay, I'm ready now, or okay, never mind, I changed my mind, I want to do this. The videos are really good for that. I had 2 that said no thank you. After what, you messaged them? Did you message them and say, hey, it's not free? I just messaged them like, hey, I see you're interested in the metabolism booster. And then they say yes. And then I go right into the script. And then the last girl just said, what's the catch? I was like, no catch. And she's like, oh, there's always usually a catch. I was like, you get my discount. And then I told her the pricing. I don't know what she said yet, actually. She didn't answer me yet. But I mean, that's 2 people that said no thank you. But if you did what I just like talked about doing the last couple days, I've had maybe like 100 conversations in the last 2 days. So 2 that said no, but put it in perspective. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I've messaged definitely over 100 people in the last couple days about ThermoFight X in particular. And I probably have 1, 2. I have like 7 names on my calendar out of those 100. So you have to, and my mom asked me this the other day, I don't know if she's on, but she asked me this the other day, she said like, how many people do you talk to about the business before you get people that are interested? And I said, well, I can like look at my like numbers, because I write down everyone's name. And I think I told you guys this last week, or the other day I was talking to someone about it, but on my page of notes, which is like how many lines are on this notebook, I don't know, 30 something, I get like 3 people that end up signing up. So at it's a 10% like ratio right now of people that sign up to what I talked about, that people that I talk about, sign up. So you got to just think of it like that way, like a numbers game. Like you can't think of the 2 people that said no thank you, but you can think about the other 98 that you're going to talk to, and then another 6 of them are going to become a customer. Like it's a numbers game. And there's a book called 10X by John, not Maxwell. That's why I keep reading. 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. And he literally says like massive action leads to massive results. So if you want massive results, you need to just talk to more people. So I think the step in this is if you are talking to people and you're not signing anyone up, then either, like Jade said the other day, like yesterday, I think it was, she said, you're either having the wrong conversation, you're saying the wrong thing, or you're not having enough conversations to lead to a result. That's 100% what it is. And as far as saying the right thing, I think that's where sending a screenshot and like just getting help comes in handy. Watching, like, I learned everything from her training videos. So if you like just have time to listen to some training videos while you're folding laundry, doing dishes. Okay, so if they say no after pricing, then that's when you say, okay, no worries. Is there a better date? And I can save you a spot. If they say no to that, sometimes they say yes, they'll give you a date, or get back to me after February, this girl said the day. Another person said, get back to me in March. It doesn't matter. That's still going to be good then, right? But if they still say no to that, then that's when you're going to say, by any chance, would you be interested in learning more about what I do? I make extra money from my phone doing this business, and I like just want to see if you wanted more information. Like, it doesn't hurt to ask more. So conversation about the product. If they don't have the money, find a date that they would, and then if not, talk to them about the business. There's always, and they're your friend on Facebook now because you met them from a host to post, and now they're going to start seeing your posts. So that's why posting is super important. Does anyone have any questions? I just wanted to make sure we went over the host to post stuff we've been doing. Oh yeah, my planner. I don't know if she's on here. Karen and somebody else wanted to see what my planner looked like, but I'm recording anyway, so in the front of it, so I just have a planner just to stay organized, and I never had this for a while, and then I would lose track of name. I think I told a lot of people this, but I didn't like write stuff down all the time when I first started, and then I would go into conversations now and see like I never got back to somebody. So like having a planner and actually writing the name down is really important. If you're like not near your planner and you're like out and you forgot it, it's at home and you can't write their name down right then, you guys want to put their name in your calendar on your phone and set an alert so you remember. If you use the reminders feature on Facebook Messenger, sometimes it doesn't notify you. So I wouldn't like rely on that at all. You can do that as like just alert to that person that you guys are both good for that date, but I wouldn't rely on it as a reminder. I would do the calendars on your phone, and I would do the calendar, your planner. But in my binder, the first section I have is charts. So at the beginning of the month, doing your chart is super important, just so you have like a clear outline of where you want to be and what volume you need and what distributors you need. So make sure you have your charts and your team's charts. So as your team starts growing, you want to have their chart and you're like done too. So every new distributor that starts, you want them to have a Ruby chart. Like Ruby chart, so important. Like your first goal is your customers, then getting through distributors, and then helping them do the same thing. That's the same thing. And they hand out a chart, do a chart. So when you sign a new distributor, you can, after talking to them, helping them get their first 4 customers, you can show them the Ruby chart and say, hey, here's a Ruby chart. Like this is your next goal, 3 distributors, and then you're going to help literally do the same exact thing that I just taught you. So have that in the front. Keeps giving me a date and then pushing it back. I don't want to see too spammy. You need to go watch Jade's video yesterday that she did on following up on Wake Price Slay. It was really good. And it just she basically gives you different like ways and conversations to like bring it up again. And if she keeps giving you a date, is it about a product? Because have you talked to her about the business opportunity? Because maybe she keeps pushing it because she doesn't have money.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't interrupt you, but yeah, so it's actually one of my friends and Jenna's friends who was really interested the last like few times I spoke to her. She really wanted a Thermofite X, and she wanted the premium pack. She really wants that. So we were talking, and she said, all right, let me get back to you the 3rd of January. So I followed up with her again, 3rd of January. All right, I'll let you know, but how about if we do the following when I get paid? It's all about when she gets paid. So I brought up the opportunity to her, and she said, oh, I don't know. Like, I haven't really given much thought to it. I don't think I have the time. So, but then she said, I really want the product, though. So I don't know.
So
I know she wants it.
time wise, be like, like literally connect and be like, hey, I do this and this and this and this and this, and then like just be real, and then be like, how about like before you make a decision, because I really think this extra income would be great for you, and I really think that you'd be great at this. How about I add you to our like VIP behind the scenes group, just so you can get a deeper look about the business. It gives you more information about the products too. So before you like commit to everything. So like then she watch the videos, the 3 videos that Jade does in that VIP lounge, and then she'll probably be convinced to do the business.
Yeah.
And then she'll get the products. She'll get products in the kit, and then she can get her own discount whenever she wants to get Thermophyte X.
Thank you.
That's what I always say to people. I'm like, you'll get your products to try in the kit, and then you can get the Thermophyte X for a one-time commitment. Like, you can make money, get this at a discount for a one-time commitment instead of doing 90 days. And then they're like, oh, that makes sense. Okay. Because you're going to be spending $100 basically on the Thermophyte X over the next 3 months. So why not spend $100, start a business, make some money, try the product, and get your results too. She'll get results. Yeah, I would do that. Get her in VIP lounge. And if you need help with that conversation, just send it in the chat, and then we can like help you get her in there and stuff.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. And then I put a folder like behind the charts with just like more charts and my old charts, because I like to look back at months before to see like where we were and where we're going. And then the next section, Jade posted the 90 days to healthy living client tracking. So it's on Wake Price Life. If you go to the files tab, and it's called, I forget what it's called. It's a client tracker or something, but you can literally like write that person down and like have them add it to our official customer page. So make sure you're using the tools that we got. So VIP Lounge is for potential distributors. Get anyone who's interested in the business in there. Official customer VIP Lounge is for our customers. So as soon as you sign the customer, tell them you're adding them into this official lounge. This lounge is going to help them with meal planning, with just like healthy lifestyle tips, really good results with the product they got. It's also going to help them want to buy more products, because there's tons of videos in there, and each video is not just about one product, it's about a group of products. So if they got Thermophyte X and they're tagged in this video, you tag them in a video, it has the coffee in there, it has the greens in there, it has like all this stuff. So they're watching it to get more information about the product they just purchased, but then they're like, oh, maybe I want to get that next. Maybe I want to get that. Maybe I want to add that on. And Jade's going to start adding videos and stuff in there about the business. So it's going to help our customers who are getting great results because they're actually using them right and want to be distributors on your team and make money. So get them at it. As soon as you sign as a customer, put them in the official customer page. And to keep track, you can use this tracker. And then behind that, I have on Dream Team, there's a files tab too. So on all the pages that you guys are in, there's files tabs with stuff. But Dream Team has one, which is Steps to Success tracker. And Steps to Success is enrolling 4 customers and 3 distributors every month. That's what Mark says is the steps to being successful in the company. If you can do that every single month, that you can go all the way to ambassador. So there's a tracker for that. Obviously, the more times you do it, the better. But that's like the minimum that they say to do. 4 customers, 3 distributors. And then my next section in here is my new distributor tracker, which is on Wake Price Life files tab too. So once you have once you start signing distributors, you want to have a new distributor tracker, because it keeps track of the date they enrolled, their ID number. So when you move, you can start moving customers to your new distributors, because you guys fast start bonuses are like the best thing ever. So when you first start, your checks are never that high. Like your checks are the smallest your first month, obviously, right? So the best way and quickest way to make good money is to help other people be successful with this business. So sign a distributor, and as long as in their first 30 days, they get at least 2 loyal customers. So we're just going to say 4, because that's usually what it is. As long as they get 4 loyal customers and they run their own personal 80 BV auto ship, or they get 150 in customer volume, then you get a $100 cash bonus, and that's deposited the next week. So say you just started and you want to pay your car payment with this business, and your car payment's $300, and you know your check's probably going to be under 100 for your first month. So what you want to do is focus hardcore on helping 3 other people start their businesses too. and then helping them with their customers. So doing these host to posts and like these are just quick ways and quick wins to get customers. So once you get your 4 and you're good to go, you can start moving a customer down to a distributor underneath of you. Write in the chat if you get confused with any of this. I just want to make sure everyone's on the same page. But once you have your customers and you're commission qualified, you can move like on eSuite. There's a way to hit move and you can move a customer down to someone else. Like, oh, hey, I gave you your first customer. Like, let's go after the next 3 because they're going to get $100 shopping spree. So you're like working together with them. You get the same money that you would by keeping that customer when you move it down. Like it's still 15% because you were the enroller. So you're still getting the same money on that customer. It's not like you're losing them or anything. It's just going to help your check. It's just going to help your bonus. It's just going to help your Ruby. So you definitely want to have your customers ready to go, and then you want to start moving. So when you signed your first 3 distributors, you got your Ruby chart ready for the month. You just started. You're awesome. You're going to try to go Ruby in your first month. You can start moving customers down to them after you have your first 4. You got your $100 shopping spree. So you're going to get more products. You're going to get a cute shirt so you can show people, and they look at your shirt and they say, what works? That's like the best. And then you're going to get more products to try, get better results with the products. And then you're going to start moving customers down to these distributors, and you're going to get $100, $100, $100. Just for those 3 people that you signed up, you'll get $300. And that's paid weekly. You won't have to wait till next month on the 15th. We're paid on the 15th of every month for commissions. Everyone's still with me? Chat good? Okay. So I know there was a lot of new people on here, so I just wanted to make sure their cameras aren't on, but I just wanted to make sure that everyone's good. So you guys can use chats. So quick wins is getting your customers and then helping distributors start and then getting bonuses. And then every month, if you just think of things like that, I think it's really helpful. Like, what do you want to pay this month with bonuses? Like, what bill would you love to cover with a bonus? And then you got to like write it down. Be like, I'm going to go big right now. I'm going to pay my mortgage with a bonus. So I'm going to get 12 distributors signed up and get their bonuses to pay my mortgage. Like that's what, like you can write this down, like what you, as your goal, and you can visualize it every day. So when you're having these conversations with new people about the business, you're going to be super enthusiastic because you remember what you felt like when you were first talked to about it, right? And you were probably unsure, like, I don't know, does it really work? Like, is it that simple to be working on social media? So just think of how you felt and then connect to that person. So if they're a mom, you want to be like, and you're a mom, then you guys can connect super well because you can be like, oh my gosh, I totally understand. You're so busy. Like, how would you ever fit anything else in? Like, but you're on social media anyway. So why aren't you just making extra money from your phone? Like, that's what I thought. Oh, I can like feed my baby while being on this team meeting right now. Like we were just talking about earlier in the group chat. Like you can connect to people like that. For me, when someone says something about being in college or student loans or something like that, I can literally hit them with, I started this for extra money for my student loans. Like I have so many student loans. I did this while I was finishing my master's. Like I know what busy's like. I'm sure you're busy while you're in college. You can do this. Like you can do this too. So just being super personal, guys, that's how I feel like I've been able to enroll a lot of distributors. And I want everyone, I looked at like the numbers from last year of everyone on the team and our distributor enrollments. And it just made me realize that I never like, no, I don't feel like I ever pushed that. Like I never got on a Zoom meeting with you guys and said like, guys, you could literally change your income by just enrolling a couple distributors. Like you could change so many things. I never thought of it like that until Jade was talking about it recently. So if you think of Fast Start bonuses as like a payment, then you can have your goal of how many distributors you want to enroll. Jade says to aim for at least 10, right? 10. Could you imagine? You enroll 10 distributors this month and you get $1,000 in bonuses just alone in bonuses. That's not even with your check. Your check's going to be good too with 10 distributors, but that's crazy. I looked at when I first started and I said I made $1,000 in my 3rd month because I was an Emerald. I looked at my actual numbers. I made $1,600 in Fast Start bonuses. I was 3 months into the business. Like that's the money, guys. That's the money. You are helping change your own life, but at the same time, you're helping other people. Harvey, come on. You're helping other people change their lives too. So I want you to think of that, especially in boom season, because everyone wants to do this business right now. Everyone wants to be healthier. And if they want to be healthier and they want to get the coffee and all that stuff, then they should become a distributor, get their own results, be making money off of it too, and getting some products. Buddy, I can't help you right now. I can't help you. I don't know where it is. Babe, Brett? Babe, can you call Harvey? He's crying. I don't know what he's crying about. He's crying.
Oh,
And I was preaching about fast start bonuses. No, but for real, like I looked back in the last 2 years, and during this time frame is when like fast start bonuses are really high for some reason. So I just want you guys to like message me one day and be like, I just got $400 today. I just got like $500 today. I think my highest one in 1 week was $900. Like I was like, oh my God, I just got $900 in fast start bonuses today. Like it's you're and don't be afraid. Someone else said this, that they were afraid to enroll a distributor because they don't know how to train them. Don't be afraid about that, because we have the tools now, right? I think a lot of times we overcomplicate things. I definitely do that. So I've been practicing not to overcomplicate things this year. That's like my thing that I'm working on. But like Jade put it out for us in a team meeting the other day. She was like, guys, like we have the VIP lounge. Like if your new distributor wants to enroll a distributor and you don't know what to tell them to say, just say, hey, add them into this lounge and like have them watch the videos, and then can like just talk to them personally, like they're your best friend. We have a customer page now. So like once a customer becomes a customer, you get them in there and they can be getting more products, higher orders. We have 2020 prep page, which has every single video that you need to be successful. It has a host to post training that's short and easy and simple to understand. You can literally tag someone in that video and have them understand what to do for host to post, and that's instant, easy gratification for customers. So I want you to look at your month right now, look at what your goal is, look at what you've enrolled so far. So how many customers have you enrolled this month, and how many distributors have you enrolled this month? If either one of those is 0, that's what you should be working on first. Working on that first. They should never be 0, because you guys, we get paid for getting customers, we get paid for getting distributors. So to fix that, I know right now the best thing that's working for everyone is host to post. So get those Target gift card giveaway host to post up, get a couple up, and then just give them like a ThermoFight one if you need customers, and then give them a distributor one if you need that. Let me know too. Does anyone have any more questions? Everyone feel good? Like have your charts ready for the rest of the month. We are halfway through the month, so you should be halfway to what you want it to hit this month. And if you are not Ruby, that's definitely your goal. $500 a month is definitely your goal. And they're going to announce bonuses at conference at the end of the month, and they're going to be big. And I already know some other things that are going to be bigger. So just think of like ways that we make money right now, and just think of it being more. I don't know how like it's going to be possible, but he's going to announce it and it's going to be more. Like more money. Doing the same thing that we're doing. The same thing I'm like preaching on right now. Whatever I've been talking about, you guys should just hardcore focus on, because it's going to be more. So more distributors, more customers. And before we end this, if anyone has anything, just make sure you write in the chat. Before we end this, I want to tell you guys that they are announcing a promotion the first day of conference. If you ran your auto ship, enrolled a customer, or placed a personal order. So think about like, obviously you should have done one of the 3. Placed an auto ship, placed a personal order, or enrolled a customer. And then think about anyone under you. Even if they're like not actively working, just reaching out to them and saying, hey, just to let you know, our CEO is going to give like free gifts for people that have placed an order, enrolled a customer. Well, you don't have to say that, they're not working, but place an order or do an auto ship. Like, is there any products that you need right now? Just because they're not working doesn't mean they're not wanting to lose weight or get healthier or work on skincare or hair growth. And you can always ask them if they want to come back, because bonuses are coming out. But yeah, so make sure you're reaching out to everybody about doing one of those 3 to be eligible for whatever he's going to announce in the first 72 minutes of conference. And then the bonuses are eligible for anyone that ranks this month too. So if you hit a new rank this month and then they announce a bonus, you'll get it. That's going to be fun because if you like promote to diamond this month and then he says like you're going to get X amount. I mean, last year it was $10,000. So you're going to get a $10,000 bonus and you already promote to diamond. Like that's just double win right there. And then February has 29 days. So that's the month we all promoted last year. So I think it's going to be really good this year too. But I'm really proud of everybody. I see everyone getting host to post up. I see people getting their customers and distributors. Just if that's what you're doing and you're still, if you're enrolling, keep doing what you're doing. If you haven't enrolled anybody yet this month, then start today. You have 15 days or whatever it is, 16 days left in the month. But I'm gonna miss you guys, and I'm gonna be 14 hours ahead, so I'll have Wi-Fi and a data plan. So I'll be messaging you in the morning or at night. During the day, I'll probably be sleeping. I think that's how it works out. So I'll get back to you guys, and then everyone's here to help you too. So the chat, I already talked to Katie, Sabrina. They said they were going to be like checking in if anyone needs help with anything too. Okay, bye guys.